会不会觉得很臭？
哦，会。
Wenqi, why you like every hidden hustle wear the same outfit?
I don't have a lot of clothes lah.
So, do you know what you'll be doing today?
Yes, I'm beside the Samcop building and I'm going to be picking trash.
Would you consider yourself as like environmentally friendly?
Okay lah, not very environmentally friendly lah, but I am conscious like I don't know.
Are you actually afraid of rubbish piles?
I'm not, in general, not afraid of dirt lah. I'm not a very clean person.
So your challenge today, right, it's not just to collect rubbish.
Then,
It's to collect a bag full of recyclables.
okay, rubbish 1, rubbish 2. Paper can be recycled.
They are looking at you.
Yeah lah, walao, your make me like. Later I pull out like a dead body. Plastic, ding, aluminum cans.
Okay.
Am I done for the day? Makan. Oh, okay.我们是现在在哪里？
这边就是我们收垃圾的地方啦，这个就是叫做 recycle 的啦。
哦，所以100吨里面哦 ，normally 你们可以 recycle 多少
48%啦。
48%
啊，好像这些都不可以 recycle 了咯，这些这
这个布啊，这个 dustbin 可以啦，这个 basket
啊是一个 plastic 的布袋啊，
可以啊，
可以 recycle 的。
OK，所以刚才我们在外面的时候，我有去捡呐，我没有很清楚啊，但我知道 plastic 可以，
这个也可以 recycle，
然后这些呢？
这个不 OK，
为什么？
因为这是污来的嘛。你现在要做的就是捡这个瓶子啦，这种 plastic， 这个比较少。对面的是串串的纸，就是杂纸啦，我们叫杂纸。
OK。You see got apple, what the hell? Can you all don't throw this kind of nonsense? 你这边哦，看过最古怪的垃圾是什么？
比如好像女人用的那些卫生巾啊，都有人丢哦。
Yeah, I feel a bit giddy. Okay, like a bit disoriented. Cause like the conveyor belt keeps moving, right? So like I don't know, you just don't. Yeah. Alamak, you see lah, I can even see reverse what they spend money on. Go cold storage, go hotel, shred your papers, guys.
这个我们每天要打扫，是因为晚班的人才有继续做工，不然你
太脏了。对。Oh no! Still have it. Uncle, 这个什么声音啊？
啊，这个声音就是说他们要吃饭、喝茶。
哦，这个是不是你们最喜欢听到的声音？
啊，对呀，休息一下。
So how you all related in work?
I'm the manager for the plant.
I see. 所以他是你的老板啊。怪不得你比较 careful. Then你们有没有觉得就是你们的工作有意义？
感觉会有一些啦，
一点点。
有啦，有帮忙到了。At least 我们新加坡可以干净一点嘛。以前我是开始是驾车的嘛，看人家开垃圾车好像很好玩一样，就开始做到现在了。
So, what are some of the like common mistakes that people make?
Things like bulky items. All this because it's a combination. It's very hard for us to segregate it nicely, especially those lead batteries are very highly flammable.
So I cannot throw batteries in my dustbin.
Correct.
I always throw.
Of course, we are trying to build up the convenience for recycling. We have this easy app which you can book your timing and all for the collection.
他们会 individual 去收单单纸皮，这样我们回来就不用再刷。
Oh. So where are we going now?
Jalan Nepeng collect recyclables.
Oh, am I gonna be standing at the side of the truck like how the trash collectors do?
Yes.
Ooh! What are you most looking forward to here? Everything I want to run after the truck. I always see y'all very fast one. They run, they throw, then they run to the next house and then they do again. How are you feeling? I'm very excited. Can we start now?
This is the first point that we're going to start off to collect all the bins.
So Ridwan will be my
I will guide you.
Okay.
So you want to start now?
Yes.
Okay, come. Okay, this bin also you see got a lot of recycle thing, right? Okay, you want to push?
Yes.
Okay, come.
Then like that.
Okay. We bring down the lifter,
Then
the black button.
this one.
Okay, bring down back, black button, then the bin lifter will go in down. Then after that we put back the bin. Okay?
Okay. Recyclable. This one very good example. Very clean. Good right? This one the
Yeah,
recycle.
okay.
Very
Okay, now we bring down the step. Okay?
Okay, can go already?
We check the blue bin only. Out.
All this one by one take and throw inside?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, come. But this thing all very light one.
Okay.
We go next unit.
You got feel like you are Queen Elizabeth like that?
Of course.
How come the truck know when to go, when to stop? He know you like he know what you gonna do like that.
Yeah.
You're like telepathy already.
Yeah. Like us got 2 attendants correct behind.
Yeah.
Anything happen, habis.
Yeah, that's why. He look at you in the
Because
mirror.
every day, you know, every day, not once a time, every day. You check,
Got thing.
got thing.
Yeah.
You want to carry or
Can carry
are you sure? Because inside
Inside got glass.
glass.
Then don't want.
Okay.
But this house drink a lot of alcohol. What is the nearest you've ever gone to like a car?
2 finger.
Wow. Look at that, so freaking tight. Wow, I don't know how you drive. You're really very good. I heard you're called a service leader, right? Why are you called a service leader?
My company come out with a nice name to be heard lah. The names already make us really have the strength, you see, to go through all this.
So the
Sometimes when you
name-
say about rubbish collector, you feel like, in fact, all my other people, other crew, when they heard about this name, they are different, you see.
You feel more proud.
Yes,
also.
we feel more proud.
I'm wondering if you have one moment that makes you the proudest.
I was driving, one lady stopped me, and then he bowed to me, you know.
Ayo,
Yeah.
so sweet.
And then he gave me a 3 packet. I feel really touched because why? All of us, you see, in this industrial, we are not very high educated people. You see, my mom always said, you don't want to study, you go and collect rubbish. When I go through this industrial for years, I tell mom, you are wrong. I'm proud of myself.
You're really doing an important job. Yeah. I'm so glad that you are also happy and proud of your job.
Yeah.
You make me want to cry, I don't know why. But yeah, I think you all really do very important things. Today was the best day ever. So fun. Ridwan is super game to like teach me everything, then let me try everything on my own, then give me tips and stuff. And then like Fadil, like when he shared in the truck about like his own story, and he is so passionate about his job. Oh, okay. At the waste sorting, I think it's more about the bigger picture. So out of the whole pile of trash that like we saw when we first entered the facility, only 40% gets recycled. If everyone is putting in clean, right, that facility won't be like smelly. Okay, so I always wondered why we need to wash our cans. But today I realized that don't cross-contaminate, wash your stuff, and don't throw your batteries into the dustbin. Sticker album. Oh my god, someone threw it out. So sad. Can I keep this? Feeling underappreciated at work or tired of explaining what your job is over and over again? If there's anything you want to learn more about, or if you just want to see me suffer more, please hit us up and of course, like, share and subscribe!